Yeah, like I gotta like figure out what gets me in the zone for these, because sometimes I'm like, "Bah, bah, 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 bah," and sometimes it's like end of the day, fucking exhausted, but like day off tomorrow, day
I
off
know,
tomorrow.
because I got fired up to
Tons of fucking NBA
get
trades
going.
happen.
Yeah. Bunch
We
of
were
shit
just
like that.
listening. You know what it was?
What?
It was Blue Rodeo.
Yeah.
It was
True.
Blue Rodeo.
It all comes back around.
Fuck.
Jim Cuddy and the boys.
We had Blue Rodeo on, and we realized that they are very sad.
Like I walk into this guy's house. He's not even there. And Blue Rodeo's playing. Like, is he gonna fucking like seduce me or something?
It's
like,
funny you mention that, because I was actually
what's going on?
I was sitting in there feeding Enzo, being like, I told Sam to come in the house, and I feel like every time I've entered someone's house and you just hear music playing, you get a weird vibe. You're like, what am I walking into?
Yeah.
All of a sudden you feel like you're on like CSI, like something bad.
I was saying it was just like fucking like Less Than Jake or like somebody like
No.
Fourier coming in. It's like, oh,
I
Blue Rodeo?
consciously, you know what?
Interesting.
I never play Blue Rodeo. Never, ever, ever. But I was like, I'm going to put, what should I put on for when Sam walks through the door?
I recognize it though.
Blue
I fell
Rodeo.
into the trap.
And like, when you ask Alexa to just play an artist,
Yeah.
and she just like goes for like the hits or whatever.
Yeah.
Every song was just sad song after sad song after sad song, and I was just like, wow, this is not something you want to put on a Friday night.
but you do. But you do anyways. And that's where it gets you.
Maybe if you're like alone drinking whiskey.
That or just
That's
like
what I'm thinking.
by a fire. You
That's
put
what I
that like
imagine.
behind like the tragically hip.
That's what I imagine most people who are listening to Blue Rodeo are doing. I imagine they're just like sitting around with a fucking bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
A good bottle of whiskey, I do. Because they're way too alcoholic.
And those that smoked
drink their
there was just
juice up.
fucking with just a lit cigarette, just singing.
Smokes? Do you think smokes? Yeah, that's person. No, maybe not. I don't think
That's what I said.
cigars, maybe.
Because you're just
Whoa, Sam, that was almost you this time.
I know, right? Getting too fired up about this. Fucking Blue Rodeo.
You this time.
Canadian icons.
Sam fucked it.
Yeah, I didn't fuck
the
it.
whole symmetry that I work hard for every
But
episode.
at the end of the day, it's Blue Rodeo's fault.
Who's calling me?
I don't know who is calling you.
Karen's calling me. What are you doing, Karen?
Back-to-back episodes?
Yeah, Jesus. Yo, seriously, chocolate?
Well, you don't want watermelon Mountain Dew?
Dude, that was the worst. Did you try any?
No.
Yeah, but you don't drink pop anyway, so.
I would drink pop, and if like both you and my brother were just like, nah.
Oh, it was
I
trash.
was just like, well,
It was trash. I don't know how anyone can drink that.
some people.
You know what? It didn't even taste like as sweet as juice. Like juice is sweeter. Like it was a weird thing. Don't buy it. Mountain Dew, whatever it was,
Took a L
watermelon.
on that one.
You're
Big
probably
swing
not
and a
going
miss.
to anyway. The only reason I wanted to, to try this, don't think I'd go around drinking that shit all the time, because I haven't had a Mountain Dew since I was like 8.
I've
Yeah,
tried Mountain Dew.
actually, part
I've
of me
never,
wants to try a Mountain Dew again just to see what it tastes like. But
'cause there's a couple different flavors of Mountain Dew.
oh yeah, but now that I know that one's trash, I wouldn't trust any of them. Maybe Code Red, because it's been a while, but
True. That's
either way. Watermelon Jones soda, that was the shit when we were younger. That stuff was
I never got into
incredible.
Jones soda.
You missed out, Sam. You missed out.
No, fucking way she goes. I ain't mad at it. Like I'll
It's carbonated.
Let's probably try one.
It's carbonated drinks for you, eh?
Yeah.
But you can do it with alcohol
Like I'm okay with beer because I just like
and beer. Yeah, weird. I didn't even think of that. I was just thinking you always use like Chase,
yeah.
right? But beer.
I don't know. I just find drinking like juice or chocolate milk or something like a much more like drinking experience. Like even like sparkling water and like even
It's more
like stuff
satisfying
like that.
drinking experience. For you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The most satisfying drinking experience. I'm awfully optimal drinking.
Sure. Well, Sam. Well, fuck you though.
I'm just
kidding.
like,
But
every now and again, like the Tahiti treat or whatever.
oh yeah, see, like
Like,
that's what I mean.
I
feel
don't
like
mind it, but it's like a treat for me. Not like I
Well,
couldn't like.
that's
I'm
what
not gonna
it's
buy a
for.
2
It's in the
liter or
name,
something. When I
Sam.
go,
It's in the name.
whatever.
I feel like that's you would just like certain carbonated beverages. I think you haven't given a lot of them shots. Yeah,
Yeah, but like I just felt like I never really needed to.
that's fair. That's fair.
You know, that kind of
Stick
thing.
with your weird juice. I'm kidding. Arizonas and shit are so good.
Yeah. Fucking glass peace teas.
That's true. That's
Kind of like
the
the
new
same thing.
eh?
Well, like
It's the
I
new
don't really
thing.
see much Arizonas.
No?
Maybe
You don't see
maybe
them
it's just
anymore?
a few spots I go to,
The
but
store by your house has them.
yeah.
Yeah. They're $1.50 though.
Oh. Fucking. I already
Weird little paper sign. So Arizona's are $1.50. It's like, yeah, but you're not probably allowed to do that.
I remember back in the day we'd get that and a slice of Square Boys at fucking
Oh yeah? Oh, at Westwood.
at Westwood down by the spot.
Down by your spot, your other burn tent. See you guys in tents.
That was later on, but like there was just spot that was like
Like pre-tent, you mean?
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
pre-tent. Yeah, it was on the other side of the train tracks.
Were you homeless? You're making it sound like you
Pretty
were
much.
a homeless person.
No,
Well, we didn't get
we
the
all went
tent
there.
till after the burn
Just
spot
'cause
on
Zach,
the
like-
other side of the tracks. Were you guys doing heroin?
No, we were
What were you guys
smoking weed
doing there?
and being buffoons.
Buffoons, eh?
We fucking yeah.
All right.
You spent so many hours there, man. It's stupid,
Yeah.
but great times.
Yeah.
Like,
Your parents are going to listen to this one day. Like, that's what our son
yeah,
do, eh?
yeah.
Uh,
The way I'm painting right now seems like it's a weird time. But
no. I know what you mean. You guys just hung out and chatted.
yeah,
Probably threw rocks and shit.
yeah. Anything. I had stick fights and shit.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shot the shit.
That's the thing about when we were like forced to get stoned. It was always outside. So we were always at least like outside.
Yeah.
And like forced to be outside. Because like
Well-
when you
well,
were
that
young,
and, like,
you
car
kind of like
burns.
tripped out when you had to go places
Yeah.
and stuff, right? Remember going to McDonald's high when we were young?
Oh, we like even like in the wintertime, you'd walk in the cold.
Ooh,
then
yeah.
you come inside and you just get fucking baked because you're warmed up and you're
you
like,
basically just be like,
fuck, I kind of know what I want, but I don't know what I want.
and like you feel like you're there forever. You felt like you were there forever.
Yeah.
Like your whole night was just at McDonald's all of a sudden.
That is true.
And it was
Fucking
always in that
time
corner
stops,
booth.
yeah.
It's always in that corner booth. For some reason, you always sat in that corner booth, but yet it was always open.
Just convenient how it goes like that.
So weird.
Fucking McDonald's knows, man.
So weird. It's like it was a fucking, the McDonald's was like its own fucking, it was like,
What? What was it like?
what do they call, it was like an embassy. It's like a stoner embassy.
Yeah, low key.
You know? You can go there at night and just
It is, but
you
it
feel safe.
isn't.
Yeah, you just like feel safe. It's like your kind is there. Your
Yeah.
people, you know?
That's true.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Everyone else just stoned in the middle of the night, just wanted to get a snack.
Yeah, anybody in the
Just
drive-through?
wanted some fucking Cinnabites at fucking 11 p.m.
Yeah. Fucking places that are open like drive-through late. Like anybody in the drive-through from like 10:30 to like whenever they close,
Yeah. 2 people.
probably get munchies.
Late shift, stoned.
Yeah. One of the two.
Or like a car full of teenagers.
Then on the weekends, fucking amplify it.
Yeah. Amplify it.
Amplify, bro. I'm loving it.
Fucking- Your word choice sucks. Amplify it.
Yeah, well, fuck it, way she goes,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, whatever.
Because this is, where were we at? Episode 62? Fuck, keep hitting the table in
This is
63.
Yeah.
Fucking rock and roll,
Yeah.
man. Maybe possibly try to get a guest next episode?
Yeah, we should. What kind of guess?
I don't know. One,
Let's get a doctor. Can you imagine we got a
Yeah.
doctor on?
fucking get Dr. Fauci
Oh
on
my
here.
God. That'd be funny. We'd embarrass ourselves.
Oh,
more.
it'd be
Well, more than we
awful.
already do.
Yeah, wait, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I'm fucking dumb right now. Like, wait till like
I'd be so sick to talk to my doctor on a podcast. My doctor's like the smartest guy I've ever talked to in my life.
yeah.
It's
Well,
like he probably should be, but
yeah, that does make sense.
like anytime I hear him speak, I'm just like,
couldn't really say I'm
you know
surprised.
everything, like, and backs it all up. We'll like pull up stuff on Google for you, and you're just like, true. This guy like knows how to use Google properly for medical stuff.
Yes. And like he's one of those guys.
Show
like,
you images like this is what it would look like if it was cancer.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh okay.
At the end of the day, it's nice to know somebody like that.
Yeah,
It'd be
I'm
clutch
saying.
to, like, you know, if the world's going to shit, you want that guy on your team. Fuck, classic doctor. Shout out to
Covered my
doctors
face there.
and frontline workers. Shout out.
Oh, look at you. Look at Sam.
I know, right?
Mass virtue signaling to the 7 people that watch this.
Man, we gotta.
Yeah.
No,
sure.
I'm not saying we
you
gotta. No, we have our own agenda. Fuck you.
Yeah. I thought it'd be really funny, Sam, to go through all the songs we hate one day. We just like name some songs we really fucking hate.
Yeah, but how does that work with like kind of like being on like YouTube
We won't
and
listen
shit?
to them. Just want to talk about them.
Yeah,
Just want to talk about how much they fucking suck.
yeah, fucking stink.
Yeah. Like if you hear a song and you're just like, oh, I hate that song, just write it down. We'll have a special. I have a special one day. We just go off on the shittiest songs ever.
There's a Do You Remember song, man. Like, it's like a country song.
What?
Yeah.
That
Dude,
doesn't
like,
even make sense. Like,
really
what's your
talks
deal?
about being sad in your truck driving on a highway.
Shut up.
Like doing buck 75.
Shut up.
Yeah. And like, yeah, the chorus is so
Man, you got to show me after.
cringy. Yeah.
What's it called?
Everything We Need. And it's the last song on the album, too.
You know what? I already hear it as a country song now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got everything we need. Like, I just, like, already hear it.
That's part of the
hear
chorus. See, man?
That's hilarious. Like, I can already hear the whole
It's
song.
like their spin on
You
it.
said
but
truck,
like,
I can already hear it.
yeah. Like, I didn't watch the video because he's in a truck in the video. I'm like, are you fucking... Like, if they're doing this,
Sponsored
like...
by...
I think it's like the guitarist truck or something.
Sponsored by...
Fucking Fueled by Ramen.
Ford.
Built Ford. Tough.
There's a local... I've seen, like, a guy produce some local country music videos. They're really, like, well done. Like, highly... Well, I don't know if they're high budget or not, but they just, like, look pretty good. But they just look like truck commercials. Like, I've seen, like, 2, 3 maybe 3, I don't know. 2 for sure. And, like, they both just, like, are country music videos that heavily involve trucks. And you're just
Well,
like...
you have to.
It looks like a truck commercial. And it's like, whatever.
Well, country music videos are branding for fucking...
I mean, I think people are kind of...
Levi's jeans,
I actually
fucking
kind of think
trucks.
people are kind of over the, like...
Maybe? I don't know. I'm not up to date
Well,
in that community.
You're right, neither am I. But I think they're just over a little bit of the cliches. I think they're turning to... They have so much of the same music over the past, like, 2-3 years. I think that there's, like, a shift of at least better country music coming out lately.
Yeah. Well, it
Like,
depends.
we're not hearing Florida Georgia Line anymore.
Well, like...
Well, I don't know if we are.
That's what kind
That kind
of...
of shit.
Like, someone like a
I'm
Chris
speaking about
Stapleton.
nothing I know.
How, like, everything's almost getting, like, too subgenre now, or, like,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Or things maybe need to be more subgenre. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, we call
Like,
some
there's that
country.
one country artist that, like, got canceled, but he's not
Yeah.
canceled, though.
What
He's
is
got,
it?
like, number 1 albums. I don't know his name.
Yeah, Morgan Wallen, Whalen,
I was
something
gonna
like
say
that.
Allen. Yeah. Morgan Wallen.
I have no
I'm
idea.
mumbling. Sorry.
I'm gonna need
I gotta
whiskey
start.
glasses.
I gotta stop mumbling. It's late.
Yeah. Well, mumbling is the new music
No.
people like.
No, we can't mumble into microphones.
mumble rap, man.
Because it kills the mood. Can't
You
mumble.
need to project. I know.
Yeah, you gotta project.
Project the old umbilical.
Fucking project. Were you gonna say umbilical cord?
Yes.
This guy.
Woo! Coming
Once
in hot
again,
tonight,
the guy
folks.
that's definitely never had kids.
No. Fucking speaking of like random kids, last weekend I was just finishing watching Rush Hour 2 actually with
Right.
Cassie. They're like just after 11 o'clock. I get a fucking knock on my front door, and like
11 p.m.
yeah, like 11 o'clock at night. And like on my front door, because people usually use like the side door of my house, right? So like
Yeah.
the knock, the front door. I'm like, okay, I open the door like a little bit, and it's this kid's like, oh, like, this is the wrong house. And he looked like he was like high school age kind of kid.
True.
But like, I think it was for the houses a couple houses down.
You should be like, nah, this is the right house.
It was I forgot the
Come on
guy
in.
the name he asked, like, nah, wrong house, bro, and just kind of closed the door and fucking locked it again. But yeah, I was just like, what? Like, so random.
Yeah.
And like, even if you weren't sure it was somebody's house, like going up and
Kids have cell
knocking.
phones, don't they? Like,
Yeah, that's the thing. Like when you like text, like,
hey, I'm at your door.
yeah, so just fucking
And he'd be like, no, you're not.
knocking, and then like you probably knew it because like both our dogs like ran towards like the door and shit, and her dog barks.
Oh, right.
So it was just like
Zeke.
he must have been like, fuck, it's the wrong place. So you could have just started walking, but he just stood there.
Weird, man. You got your neighborhood's changes at night.
Maybe.
Your neighborhood's like, it's nice and everyone's walking their dog and playing catch in the park and shit. But then nightfall happens. and
Man,
it's like
fucking
kids doing weed.
Last summer there was a fucking
kids doing weed.
there was a fucking
In the baseball
people are
field.
definitely doing drugs across like in the
Definitely.
parking lot there.
Drugs happen.
But last summer there was a crime that happened like on
right.
the corner of my street.
All right, somebody got stabbed or whatever.
Yeah, I'm from the hood, bro. Hard as fuck.
Apparently. I mean, I
Yeah.
can't say that for here.
You know?
Well, I mean, maybe.
Man, I've been there, done that.
Yeah, right.
I've lived a life, man.
Fucking streets.
The hard streets of
Shampoo
Coburg, man.
Streets.
Yeah. like,
Hard as fuck.
like that's like the second like worst thing. Like you don't want me looking after children, and second of all, like I'm not from the streets.
You want zero backup from Sam.
Yeah, like I will give you moral support and help you. Like
He will
it depends
stand
what we're
back and
doing.
go.
Well, I need to help you, depending on what it
He
is.
like might cheer you on, but Sam's the type of guy that would just be like,
At the end of the day, like I'll come through,
guy.
but it just might not be the exact way you're thinking.
He'd be like, yeah, go. Yeah, all right.
Hey,
You got somewhere to be.
I always got to be places to be. Actually, no, I don't. I never have places to be.
I need more snare in my headphones.
Turn the beat up a little bit.
I need more snare in my headphones.
Yo, turn it up.
Do you think we should wear headphones?
You know,
today?
we hear that
We should
around.
try with headphones one day.
That'd be trippy.
Yeah.
What is trippy like summer?
Because then we'd both be like the same volume.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like Joe Rogan does that so they don't talk over one another and stuff. Not that we have that problem. I'm just saying that I heard that one of his.
Yeah, well, I see like a lot of podcast people
And I
do. They
probably
have
do.
some kind of earpiece in or something. Too.
No, a lot of them don't. And I actually like I definitely prefer not to wear headphones.
Yeah.
I was just saying we should try it one day.
Yeah.
Whatever. You know what else we should do one day? This is
Possibilities.
another funny idea I had.
Yeah.
We should do we should give each other like stats. You know, like when you pick an RPG, like you make an RPG character.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should like find like a list of like stats, like charisma and
Yeah. Come up.
intelligence.
Yeah, come up with different attributes you'd use to make a character.
And like an actual like honest, nothing like stupid, like honestly give you stats.
yeah, fucking intelligence, like
Yeah.
0. Like fucking,
Yeah, like gonna give you 0 intelligence, fucking 0 strength, fucking 0 fucking 10 gay, fucking
69 health.
yeah, for sure. Fucking dick sucking ability, fucking 300 for Sam.
Oh, over 9,000. What 9,000?
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That'd be a fun game.
yeah, I can fuck with that.
Wrong word, Sam. Wrong word to say.
Again, rolling with the words tonight, man. That's why I'm doing a pod. We are doing
yeah,
a
Sam
podcast,
got
but
this
I'm in a
guy.
podcast. Yeah, shout out to Jesse from work.
Shout out to Jesse from work.
Yeah, that's Reinhardt from the game
Jesse from
Overwatch.
work. Fucking killing it.
Yeah, doing what he can.
It's
Dope,
pretty
dope.
clutch when people at work like turn into friends.
Yeah, what and
You know,
that's
And
what
they
happens
and they do
when
stuff like that.
you become a fan of the podcast. Like you send
You
stuff
become
in.
part of the podcast.
Hence, people flavored.
Yeah.
Right.
You become
Right?
a little spice.
I thought we're just dumb saying people flavored
But
shit.
seriously, how sick is it when
something
like
there.
someone at work becomes
Yeah.
a friend, like a genuine friend, and they do stuff like that?
Yeah.
Because like your real friends don't even do that most of the time.
Yeah, because like, I didn't ask for it or anything like that.
It's like you don't give me shit on a whim. I'm just kidding. Yeah, maybe you have. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I bring cheats over and shit.
I don't mean that.
Yeah.
But like fucking. Do you remember when we all worked at the movie theater?
Yeah, that
And,
was
like
dope.
working with friends, fucking makes everything better.
It was. That was great time.
Oh yeah, I'd go back to that job in a heartbeat.
St-
Like low key, if like I could sustain a living doing that job, probably do it.
just being like usher slash
With
fucking-
like you and Ed just mossing for whatever.
That's a fucking like a TV show.
Yeah, exactly. And like knowing what I have now, I could have probably talked them into letting me film a lot of it. And we'd make a TV show. This low budget movie theater.
Yeah.
Fuck, that would have been funny. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It actually would have been so good.
Yo, pitch that.
My first
Write that
day,
down.
My first day, I remember, I'm going to have to bleep the name out, but Tinny, I'll just say Tinny. Maybe that works. Nickname Tinny.
Yeah.
Told me about fucking what was the movie that he found full cups of pee?
What is this?
Yeah, it was like Hannah Montana movie or something like that.
Oh, that is fuck.
And he found 2 full cups of pee.
Full cups.
Yeah.
2 full cups
Like,
of pee.
how exciting could that movie could have been? Like, we can't miss a moment of this.
No, it's like you filled 2 cups.
Oh my God.
Not
we
one.
can't. Well, it could have been 2 different people.
200 people?
Well, I'm assuming.
You just keep,
It's kids. Like, they would be like, that's a good idea. I'm doing that too. You know? Like
someone would have been like, hey, stop that. Like, fucking, what are you doing?
you'd think.
Like, what is...
But there's 2 full cups of pee in there, Sam. So.
Yeah. Oh my God, man.
Jesus fuck.
Oh,
Man.
that does, again, TV show, man.
Yeah, like I wasn't even there. We weren't there for that. Like that
Yeah.
would have been incredible.
There was always some
Some
fucking...
puke once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
That's the worst.
If I can, like, if it's like the one dead movie theater, like the number 3, whatever it was.
Yeah,
And people, like
the
a
swallow.
couple go in there, you have to, like, fucking 2 times or got to, hey, stop fucking making out and get out of the fucking theater.
You had to kick some people out for making out?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was awkward as hell.
Brutal.
Fucking.
I would have at least... See, here's the thing. I would try to be at least funny sometimes. Like, I remember there was this one kid who kept going on his phone. So I just shined the light on him. Like, I just shined it on him for, like, just, like, embarrass the shit out of him. Just like, hey, just gonna... What are you doing? Yeah, you like the movie?
Yeah.
No, you always just be like, you gotta put that away. Like, we didn't really want to do all that.
No,
'Cause we
but a
didn't
few
really
times you have to.
Sometimes it was like there was actually obnoxious people, and we knew were obnoxious people, and they knew they were the obnoxious person. That's those kind of people. There's those people.
Yeah.
Those fucking people that exist that like know they're being obnoxious, and they get off on it.
But that's their personality.
Exactly, they get off on it. They're like, I don't care. This is my world. And everyone else is just
Like,
living it.
Yeah. Yep.
But then you just got to be like, hey, get the fuck out. I remember having to kick some people out once. I didn't actually have to do it. I think I only had to do it
I
once.
think, yeah.
People might have taken me a
Couple
little more
times.
seriously because I was just a year older than you, but
Yeah.
I was the oldest one there most of the time. Definitely the oldest guy after your brother left.
Yeah, then at one point when I was there, I was fucking holding the fort down.
Yeah, exactly.
The grizzled veteran.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
last to pass on the tradition of
And
everybody
it's
we
funny
knew being
because
in
you
there.
almost, it's like there were kids that came and that were trouble, but they came so often that they like stopped being trouble because they knew that they couldn't get away with shit.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, that guy's here. Like, fuck.
Yeah. It's like, all right, like, get your phone. Like, oh, just after this. No, like,
It's like,
do it
what are
now,
you doing?
please. Or I'd even say, at least turn your brightness down.
Yo, ate so much popcorn.
If you want me on your phone, you can just turn the brightness down, and it's not bad.
I ate so much popcorn.
Oh, man. Garbage bags of popcorn you'd go home
So
with?
much popcorn.
I had a lot of nachos, too.
I didn't eat a lot of nachos. I ate nachos, but not a lot.
Nachos and Fruitopia.
The hot dog?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That was dope, man.
When no one ordered the hot dog, you're like, dibs, the hot dog?
Because most people didn't. But a few times if someone
It's like all us.
we'd make like 2 or 3, like, wait, what? We're actually making a hot dog tonight?
Yeah, yeah. And sometimes they'd all get ordered, and you'd be like, what's happening?
Yeah.
They were actually bomb, though.
Yeah.
Like, bomb.
'Cause,
Those hot dogs are bomb.
yeah, a lot of time that'd be like my dinner sometimes. Like, oh, fuck.
Shout out to all beef juicy jumbos. Telling ya.
Yeah, making the trip to the grocery store.
Yeah.
How many times did you do that to go get
Case
butter?
of butter. Fuck yeah.
Then every time they never knew what you needed.
You're like, what? You're like, listen, I come here fucking once a week.
I just have all the bunch of cash here. Give me a fucking thing, a
we'd
whole
go
thing
with
of butter.
cash. They'd give us like a fucking $300 cash to go buy butter or some shit.
Yeah.
Real butter, though.
Yeah. That was, you have to fucking strain it. I can say I made butter.
Yeah, right.
And then you strain it, and we
straight
keep all the whey.
bucket. Oh my god.
That thing would be so raunchy.
Why didn't we just put it in the garbage? Why didn't it go in the garbage?
There was some dumb reason.
What was the reason though?
We just,
Like it leaked?
like that, or like the guy, I don't know, the garbage wouldn't only get picked up.
What did we do with the whey bucket though? When it got full?
we'd end up fucking throwing that all out, I think.
In the garbage.
Yeah.
What?
It made no sense.
I don't even like. What? I don't remember now.
Really, there wasn't like it was under the counter. We had to put it right, so maybe it wasn't a spot to fully keep it. So it's like fuck it, keep it there. I have no idea, man. It made no sense.
The way back there.
It made no sense at all.
My lord.
Just very skimming the butter.
What a sick job, though, man.
I just feel
What a sick job. I fucking miss that. I miss popping corn. I miss seeing the new movie posters.
Yeah.
I miss making fun of the movie posters with you and Ed.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like I still have posters of that in my room.
Yeah, that's right, you do.
I have the big fucking. It was the Gangster Squad movie.
I still have some posters, but
yeah, the big banner or whatever.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, fucking
good times.
I like my job now, but
that was like golden days.
That was my favorite job
by far.
And it's like, yeah, I can definitely say that.
Yeah, like it was one of those jobs where like the hours weren't super great and like we weren't getting like paid as much as other people with like full-time jobs and shit, but fuck, was it ever awesome.
I had shit go down while I was working and then still got my job back.
Yeah. That's right. Like they didn't even give a fuck.
Like I was on the clock when it happened. It was
like on your like on the break.
Yeah, it was like
in between.
It was the film Sundays, I think. We had like 3 or 4 breaks. You'd be in there like 10:30 to fucking 11. Come in for the matinee like fucking 12:30 to
can't come in. Why?
3:30. Then you go in at like fucking 4:30. Come back. Then come back within like Yeah. At one point you had to come back like 3 times.
That's so funny, man.
Yeah, it was during one of those times. It's like fuck. You know?
That green apple.
Green apple kush.
That green
fucking
apple.
Fucking the S10. A picture of that
heat score of a car.
Tinted windows lowered.
Holy
S10
shit.
was fucking dope, man.
That was pretty cool.
I love that truck.
It was cool.
Yeah, me and Mitch still talk about that truck. But yeah.
Definitely. It's
like
a relic. Yeah.
Classic Jakobi mobile.
The S10.
Yeah, because it came up my memories on Facebook the other day.
Yeah, you got to send me a pic of that. Post a pic of the S10, Sam. Right here. Yeah. Throw up a pic of the S10.
All right. Actually, well, I won't put a fucking nope next time. Sam, actually fucking do it.
Yeah. Put a picture of the S10.
Yeah, I'll find a good one. I still actually have like the Chevy symbol of when my front end hit somebody and like the front grill came off and that came up. But yeah,
bring
I kept
it for the set.
It probably should
on your set.
I think it is on my set. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You haven't filmed in.
I haven't filmed in so long. Like I even got
borrowed your camera. It was on your SD card.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I deleted it.
It was fucking.
You weren't gonna use it.
Yeah, it was dry. It's on my computer anyways. I uploaded it.
True.
But yeah,
you gotta do a video. Knock one out of the park. Just.
Yeah, actually, the last one I did
was riding a bike.
When I filmed was.
It's a pain in the ass.
It was when James Harden, I think, just got traded.
Right.
Or right around that time. That was last. I filmed then, but I didn't edit it. So I thought it was
Yeah. Should we talk basketball quick while we're on that?
Yeah. We
talk some quick basketball. So if you're not into it,
before we wrap it up.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Basketball talk here.
But there's some big trades.
Yes,
Powell
sir.
Gone.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think, like, I like it. I'm not like upset. It's not one of those things where I think like we're getting ripped off.
I think the best way to put it for me is like 60-40. I'm like 60%, maybe even a 50.
And I think
55-45.
A lot of it for me depends on how Gary Trent Jr. does.
Well, obviously.
Because I totally forgot. Like he's only like 21 years old. Like he's so young. He was like a first round draft pick. So like,
that's what I mean. Like
there was something there. I feel like if the Raps can get it or not.
I think he'll be a good player to play with Freddie and Lowry. I think he's another guy that can be a higher IQ player, like a Bembry type.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Like Bembry mixed with like OG, who can just like like. Because like Bembry, I had him on my fantasy team for a while. Like he can put up buckets, but it's just that like he might get like
OG.
I have OG on my team, but I had Gary Trent Jr.
Trent Jr. Right
as well for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'd get like a lot of points, but he'd get like maybe like 1 or 2 rebounds, 1 or 2 assists. Yeah, small forward, shooting guard. So I think the Raps are going to play small a lot. Put Pascal at center.
Yeah.
Then OG, and then between
Baines.
Hood. And I think Baines is be when they have like a...
Just matchup. Big body.
Yeah, when they play like a bigger body, probably when they play like Embiid.
Put them up against like Whiteside and Embiid and Jokic.
Fucking like Whiteside might be getting more time too because they traded that fucking Bjelica.
Oh, Bjelica.
Yeah, the Kings did. So there's room for another big man. So maybe Whiteside.
Is he a big man?
Well, he's power forward, but he's like...
He is? Oh, I didn't think he was...
Yeah, he's like... Yeah. Huh. He just tried to become more of a shooter. Right? Yeah.
I think so. Which is honestly a decent scoop for them.
Oladipo went to Miami.
Yeah, that was for sure. I thought that even happened after the deadline, like that I saw the news anyway. Like
that happened. I don't. I just... I was working today
because I was like refreshing it right at 3 p.m. and like nothing was happening.
I just started looking at what Woj and Shams were.
That's what I was doing.
Reporting.
But whatever. Yeah, Oladipo to Miami. That'll be good for him.
Yeah, I'm hoping
Jimmy Butler just gonna light it up.
Yeah, I'm hoping he doesn't.
He'll get more minutes.
I think he's get more minutes, but I still think they might rest him on the back-to-backs and shit.
I don't think so. I think,
but we'll see.
I feel like Oladipo's not the guy that needs to rest all the time because his value will go down and down and down.
Yeah, hopefully he plays the whole time.
That's what I mean. Like,
because yeah, sorry.
I feel like Jimmy Butler's the guy that gets to rest. You know, he's the guy that gets to rest, and he doesn't rest a lot.
Well, he's been sick or injured this year, and Hero's been injured, and all that.
I think they're honestly just like we've said before. They're divas this year. You know, they're all just resting. A lot of teams are kind of playing with their lineups. Yeah, you know.
I mean,
the Raps have a different lineup every fucking game.
I'm not mad at it, really.
That's probably why we're losing.
Like, where the Raptors are at,
if you want to put it up, that's probably why we're losing.
Because, like, I know, like, we're a fighting team. Like, we're going to play hard every game. Might not win every game, but we're actually going to give effort. And I think the Raptors have
now that I know how this trade season went, I see what they were doing.
Yeah, well, I think the Raptors have won enough for, like, a little bit of time also to be in, like, champs and shit, too.
Yeah.
That they're not just like the team that you're playing before, like when the Raptors were a really bad team,
right?
Like the like DeRozan days when it was just like
we're trying to like
or whatever.
Not get that bad.
Yeah, like I don't think we're. Yeah, I think we're still trying to be competitive.
Yeah, that's a fair way to put it.
But not being like, oh, they're tanking again this year.
Sure.
Like,
yeah.
I think we're kind of going back towards there. But we're gonna shoot back up in like a couple years, probably.
A decent depth.
Yeah.
I don't like that we got rid of Terrence Davis.
I'm not.
I liked him last season.
Yeah.
I feel like we're forgetting about last season.
Yeah, he was
almost
second team all rookie. Yeah, like again,
and
like
then we traded him
suck
for a second round pick.
That it feels like there was something there maybe.
Did we trade
behind the scenes?
In my opinion, we traded down.
Yeah,
like that seems like an obvious.
I wasn't really a big fan of that trade.
Me neither. It doesn't make sense to me, unless it's like a good faith type of thing. You know, like. Good faith in Sacramento, Masai, wheeling and dealing type of thing.
Yeah, I didn't really...
Because we got a bunch of second round picks, and I'm wondering if there's something going on with that draft pool. Like, is that like LeBron's kids year or something like that? I don't know.
The draft pool?
Is that Bronny's year or something? Like, I don't even know.
Oh, because he's still in high school right now. So
I don't even know.
I think Bronny won't be drafted for like another couple of years.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It was a future second round pick.
Yeah, well, I find a lot of those are.
Yeah.
Whether it's a fucking second round pick from like 3 years from now or fucking
the Matt Thomas is whatever, too. I don't care.
I'm actually surprised we got that for him.
Me too. What did we get, a first round? No.
Second round. From Utah. Like, again, all these teams are kind of more winning teams.
I mean, if he starts lighting it up for Utah, we'll be pissed.
But I mean...
Because he didn't do that for us.
Another draft pick that could turn out.
In my opinion, I was excited for Matt Thomas when I heard that we drafted him. I even remember telling you. Yeah. Being like, I don't know, man. I think this guy's fucking sick.
Yeah, I was even saying earlier this year, like, give him some playing time.
He never got the minutes because he never lit it up like he should have. He didn't live up to the reputation.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe change scenery.
That's what I think. I'm worried he's going to go to Utah and he's going to start draining him. because he's not going to be the threat on Utah.
Yeah, because they also a bunch of other
He was always
people.
covered on the Raps, right? Like everyone always had him covered.
Yeah, I feel like they gave him like
because they don't give anyone else games in the league credit.
People are like, oh yeah, he's just some guy, but like when he started knocking him, it was like, okay, shit.
Exactly. I think that's what's going to happen, and then that leaves Donovan Mitchell wide open still. He's scarier than Lowry and Freddie, right? Like Donovan Mitchell if he's driving the lane, so like so much easier to kick it out to Matt Thomas.
And that's what I feel like the Raptors need to get another one of those. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Freddie and I love Pascal, but I think they need that third guy that they can play off with.
Yeah.
Or like, because the two of them aren't good enough to carry a whole team. They need that third star.
Yeah.
Well, obviously Kawhi fucking help because he's one of the best players in the league.
The problem, I think I said it to you earlier today, was I think we're cursed, man. Like, I think we're cursed with the way everything is, like you said, with customs, and apparently
some people
annoying.
just straight up just don't want to play here. They like visiting, but they won't want to play.
Just playing in Toronto, in Canada, isn't like because we've done all we can in terms of fans and a culture and stuff, right? Like shit,
and like we have like a winning culture now per se.
But if a star's still not going to come, it's kind of hard to imagine one coming. So I think we literally just need to keep making them.
Yeah, which is hard when you're constantly competitive, so you're not getting like that fucking
get rid of your star,
that franchise turning around player like all these
have to get
teams
rid of
like teams like Dallas sucked after Dirk left, but they got Doncic, and same with the Hawks were always kind of like meh, and they got Trey. I'm not saying he's that like Pelicans stink, and they get Zion.
I think we're hoping we draft another DeRozan, right?
Yeah, which is.
To play with Freddie.
I think now we're in like a round like top 5 or 6 pick. We're like how bad we're playing right now.
Right.
We'll easy top 10 pick we're getting this year. I feel like
probably
we're gonna win some more games. We're on going probably another streak.
They did it different last year with the lottery too or something, right? Or do they always do it like that?
They always do the lottery. Like even if you had the worst record, you still have a certain percentage to get it.
Yeah.
And they just do the fucking rolling thing.
Yeah. Right. Well, let's sign out here, Sam. Let's fade out. Let's finish it up.
Yeah, that was pretty good shit.
Yeah. Try and get a guest next episode.
For sure.
Let's try and think of someone new if we can. Otherwise, we can probably get Elder on.
Yeah.
Probably get Elder on.
Elder's always a good time. But I can try to reach out to good people I know again. We can have a few recurring guests.
I would like to have someone like super interesting. Like interesting.
Yeah.
You know, someone that we could be like, what? Me and you be looking at each other like, what?
Oh, that's sick.
What?
Hey, let us know. Maybe that could be you.
No one's going to let us know. So.
Oh, fuck yeah. He's fade out.
Yeah, let's fade out.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Folks. I hate saying folks, but there it is.
Yeah, folks.
That's episode 63. Pop up that logo.
Yeah.
Ding.
2 cups of pee.
2 cups of pee.